guys, welcome back to my video. For those of you who are seeing this new weird face, I'm Kriti, here to share my love for makeup. I'm not a makeup artist, I'm just a makeaholic. Makeup-holic.
Is that a word?
Anyway, moving on. As you know, I'm a makeaholic and I happen to buy like makeup like it's ration pani for the month, and I'm also a compulsive buyer, which is basically like the worst combination possible on this planet. With that being said, Nykaa had this huge shopping haul and they were offering so much at a discounted price that I could not resist myself. And even though I did manage to say that I got a beauty palette and I'm gonna make 10,000 makeup videos of it, so you basically know where I'm heading, and I'd like to welcome something new to this family. It's the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Palette Remastered, and
I am guilty, my lord.
but at the same time, I got 2,000 bucks off. I mean, that is a big sum, right? Am I right? Am I right? I know you're disappointed, so am I. We're on the same boat after all. Without further ado, I'm just going to show you how the palette looks. This is the cover that it comes in, and once you take it out of it, you get to see the lovely Huda. It is beautiful. She looks so beautiful. And once you open it, you have the signature cover, sheer cover that you have to, keep the shadows in place. And as you can see, it's a good mix of matte and shimmery colors. The best part about the shimmers is that it's very creamy texture and it is absolutely not harsh particles, so that's the best part about it. And I have created this beautiful look, and I'm sorry, do you see the effort of me straightening my hair, wearing a ring, wearing earrings, and wearing a watch that I've worn for the first time in like 4 months? I've worn all of this for you guys, so please hit that like button, subscribe to this small pretty face that you'll see here, and we'll get into the video, for which I have already done the base of my makeup so that I don't spend extra time explaining what I'm doing. And let's get into the video. Let's go!
So I'm using the shade Demure as the base for this eyeshadow look. I'm also using this fluffy round brush and using it to put the eyeshadow on my upper eyelid and blending it well. You don't have to be very precise with it as it's just the base. Next, I use the shade Dollface using a small blending brush, and I apply the product on my crease line and just create a more deepened effect with this eyeshadow. Next, I combine two eyeshadows, which is Man-Eater and Risk, and apply over the same crease line just to deepen the effect. This really helps amplify the cut crease that we're going to go ahead with concealer later in the video. I'm using the shade Cocoa and applying it on the same crease line using a very small flat brush, again with the same agenda in mind of amplifying that cut crease. I'm using the same fluffy brush to blend out all the eyeshadows together so that there is no harsh lines, and I really spend my time in blending because blending is the key for a good eyeshadow look, guys. I'm just going to replicate the cut crease on my other eye. I'm using a small cotton swab and just wrapping it around the small flat brush. It just gives me a nicer, sharper tip that I use with the micellar water, and just by adding a few drops of it to the brush, I quickly use this and rub it in the areas that I don't want any eyeshadows to be in place. I'm using the Maybelline concealer and a flat angled brush to apply the concealer in the places where I've just wiped out and create a base for my glitter eyeshadows. This step really takes a lot out of me because I have hooded eyes and there are chances that it goes and touches the upper eyelid. But anywho, I usually use my hands to just set the concealer in place, and then I move on to the eyeshadows. I use the shade Pink Diamond and apply it all over my upper eyelid with my fingers, and I absolutely love this color. It is so pigmented and slow glittery. Like, I am absolutely in love with this color, kid you not. Next, I take my small flat brush and use the NYX setting spray and spray a little on the brush, and use the brush on the same eyeshadow shade, and then apply it on my inner corners, basically areas where my fingers can't do the job. Okay, that sounds wrong. Moving to the eyes, I use the NYX liner pen and I create a very thin line close to my eyelid, and I move from my inner corner of my eyes and I move towards the outer corners, and I create a wing which is not very thick because I want my glitter eyeshadows to show. Next, I mix the Risk and Manita shades to create a very soft huey effect on my lower eyelid, and use the flat brush to create the same effect. Next, I use the Maybelline White Kajal on my lower waterline to create the illusion of having bigger eyes. I'm using this mascara by Oriflame on my upper lashes and my lower lashes as well, which is really weird because I never go for my lower lashes, but I just wanted to create that definition in my eyes. Now this is me trying falsies to see if it really goes with the look, but I felt unnecessary, so I went without it.
Guys, I know for a fact that my blush just seems so much, and that is something that I realized after I finished recording that bit, and I realized what a blunder it was. If you see the kind of lighting for you, it will be a very bright setup, but I'm only using one ring LED light, for which what it's doing is it's not giving me that much light for me to see how much product I'm putting. And once I saw the footage, I was just like,
Oh my god, what is that blush?
like for myself, like my liner that you see over here, it doesn't really come out that much, but because of the light, it is really reflecting so much in the video. So I quickly took a bronzer and just tamed down my blush, because it just looked like, you know, those Russian dolls with those circular patches on their cheeks and their nose. So forgive me guys, I'm still figuring this out, and this is the final look. I had to correct my cheeks with some bronzer, some major bronzer, and then really blend it out, because you could have seen how much patchiness it was there around this area. So yeah, this is the final look. I really apologize again for having that clip. Again, it's being shot on my phone. I have no way of seeing it while I'm doing my makeup, but you know what, we are going to get there with this setup, and I hope you guys like this video. Please subscribe to my channel, because yeah,
I'm putting my blood and sweat into this video.
with that being said and done, I'm going to be coming out with a new video on Friday, so stay tuned. Bye.